Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday English Talk, the podcast where we practice simple English for real daily life. I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben. Thanks for joining us today. We're happy you're here wherever you are.
Today's topic is about something really simple but very important. We're going to talk about kindness.
That's right. Kindness is about being friendly, generous, and considerate. It's about doing nice things for other people.
These actions don't have to be big. Today, we'll focus on everyday kindness, the small things we can do to make the world a little bit better.
So sit back, relax, and let's talk about being kind.
And remember, you can download the free PDF transcript with today's vocabulary and exercises. The link is in the description.
Okay, Anna, let's start with the really simple things. When we talk about kindness, what are the easiest, smallest actions you can think of?
The easiest? I think maybe just using kind words. For example, saying thank you.
That's a great one. We say it many times a day, but sometimes we forget, or we say it too quickly.
Exactly. When someone holds the door for you, or the cashier gives you your change, just taking 1 second to look at them and say thank you clearly.
It shows you noticed their action. What about saying please?
Yes, saying please and thank you are basic manners, but they are also small acts of kindness. It makes the interaction feel more polite and respectful.
I agree. Another really small thing is just smiling at someone.
Smiling at someone? Like a stranger on the street?
Yes. Maybe not a big, wide smile, but just a small, friendly smile when you make eye contact with someone.
Why do you think that's kind?
Because it can make the other person feel seen. Maybe they are having a bad day, and just a small, friendly smile can make them feel a little bit better. It shows a connection.
That's true. It doesn't cost anything. It takes zero effort, but it can change the feeling between two people for a moment.
Exactly. What about actions? What's a very small, kind action?
I think holding the door open for the person behind you is a classic one.
Yes, I do that whenever I can. It's such an easy thing to do.
It really is. You just pause for 2 seconds and hold the door. It saves the next person from having to pull it open again, especially if their hands are full.
I hate it when the person in front of me lets the door close right in my face.
Me too. It feels a little bit rude. So, holding the door open is the opposite. It's a small way of saying, I see you, and I want to help you just a little bit.
These things, saying thank you, smiling, holding the door, they are so small. Do they really matter?
I think they do. They add up. Imagine a day where everyone says thank you clearly, smiles a little, and holds the door. The whole feeling of the city would be different.
That's a nice thought. It would feel friendlier, more connected.
These small actions can really make someone's day. You might never know it, but your small kindness could be the best part of someone else's day.
And like you said, it doesn't cost anything. No money, almost no time. Just a little bit of attention.
It's the easiest way to practice kindness every single day. Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, say thank you. This is a basic polite phrase to show you are grateful. Example: don't forget to say thank you to the bus driver.
Second, smile at someone. This is a small facial expression to show friendliness. Example: I try to smile at people I pass on the street.
Third, hold the door open. This means to keep the door open for the person behind you. Example: it was kind of him to hold the door open for me.
Fourth, make someone's day. This means to make someone feel very happy. Example: receiving that nice email really made my day.
And fifth, doesn't cost anything. This means something is free. Example: a smile doesn't cost anything, but it can mean a lot.
So listeners, what is one small, kind thing you did today? Did you say thank you or hold the door open?
Share your answer with us in the comments. Okay, so we talked about kind words and very small actions. What about doing something a little more, like actively helping someone?
Yes, that's the next step. Sometimes you see someone who clearly needs help.
What's an example?
Maybe you are walking down the street and you see someone drop something, like they drop their bag and all their papers or groceries fall out.
Oh, yes, that happens. What do you do?
Well, the kind thing to do is to stop and help pick it up. You don't just stand there and watch them.
That seems obvious, but sometimes people are shy or they feel like it's not their business.
I understand that feeling, but usually, if you just bend down and start helping, the other person is very grateful. It makes the difficult moment much easier for them.
That's true. It shows you care about others. What about at work? How can we show kindness to our coworkers?
At work, I think it's about paying attention.
Paying attention? How?
You notice when someone is having a difficult day. Maybe they look tired or stressed.
Okay, so you notice. Then what?
Then you can offer to help. You don't have to do their whole job for them. But maybe you can say, "Hey, you look really busy. Can I get you a cup of coffee?"
Oh, that's a lovely idea. Just a small offer.
Or if you finished your work early, you can ask, "Is there anything small I can help you with for 10 minutes?"
That is so kind. I think people really appreciate that feeling of teamwork and support.
Another very simple way to be kind, at work or anywhere, is to give someone a compliment.
A compliment? What is that?
A compliment is when you say something nice about someone to them.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, if your coworker gives a good presentation, you can say, "That was a really great presentation. Good job."
Ah, yes. That makes people feel good about their work.
Or it can be even simpler. You can say, "I like your shirt," or "That's a nice haircut."
Does that really count as kindness?
I think so. It shows you are paying attention to them and you took the time to say something positive. It can really brighten their mood.
That's true. Sometimes a small compliment can make you feel happy for hours.
So, helping pick up dropped items, offering small help at work, giving compliments. These are all ways we show we care about others.
They are still small actions, but they require a little more effort and attention than just smiling.
But they have a big impact.
Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, offer to help. This means to ask someone if they want your assistance. Example: my neighbor saw me carrying heavy boxes and offered to help.
Second, give a compliment. This means to say something nice to someone about them. Example: she gave me a compliment on my new shoes.
Third, pay attention. This means to notice what is happening around you or how someone feels. Example: pay attention to your coworkers. Maybe someone needs help.
Fourth, care about others. This means to feel that other people are important. Example: kind people usually care about others.
And fifth, drop something. This means to accidentally let something fall from your hands. Example: oops, I dropped my keys. Can you help me pick them up?
What about you, listeners? How do you feel when someone gives you a compliment?
Let us know in the comments.
So Anna, we've talked about lots of small ways to be kind. Saying thank you, holding the door, offering help, giving compliments.
They all sound nice, but why is kindness really important? Why should we make the effort?
That's a deep question. For me, the simplest answer is that kindness makes the world a better place.
How so?
Imagine a world with no kindness. Everyone is only thinking about themselves. No one helps each other. No one says thank you. That sounds like a terrible place to live.
It really does. So kindness makes our daily life more pleasant.
Exactly. It makes interactions between people smoother and warmer. But there's another reason too.
What is it?
When you are kind to others, it actually makes you feel good too.
That's so true. When I help someone, even in a small way, I feel happier afterward.
Me too. There's a warm feeling you get. It's like a reward. Science even shows that being kind releases happy chemicals in your brain.
Wow. So being kind is good for others, and it's good for us too.
Yes, and I think kindness can spread.
What do you mean, spread kindness?
It's like a chain reaction. If I am kind to you, maybe you feel good, and then you are kind to the next person you meet.
Oh, I love that idea. Like one small action can create many more kind actions.
Exactly. If the bus driver is rude to you, maybe you feel angry, and then you are rude to your coworker.
But if the bus driver smiles and says, "Have a nice day,"
Maybe you feel better, and you are nicer to your coworker. Kindness can spread, just like negativity can spread.
that makes so much sense. We choose which one we want to spread.
And sometimes, kindness is most important when someone is having a bad day.
Yes. If you see someone as sad or stressed, maybe that is the moment they need kindness the most.
A small word, like, "Are you okay?" or "Can I help?" can change everything for them in that moment.
It shows them that someone cares.
So, kindness matters because it makes life better for everyone. It makes you feel good, and it can spread and make a real difference, especially for someone who is struggling.
It really is powerful, even in small ways. Let's go over some useful phrases.
Sure.
First, a better place. This is a common phrase meaning a nicer, happier world or community. Example: kindness helps make the world a better place.
Second, makes you feel good. This describes the positive emotion you get from doing something nice. Example: helping my grandmother always makes me feel good.
Third, are kind to others. This is the basic action of kindness. Example: it is important to be kind to others, even strangers.
Fourth, spread kindness. This means to pass kindness from one person to another. Example: let's try to spread kindness in our community.
And fifth, having a bad day. This is a common way to say someone is feeling sad, stressed, or unlucky. Example: be nice to him. I think he's having a bad day.
So listeners, why do you think kindness is important in the world?
Let us know in the comments. Now it's your turn.
Let's practice what you learned today. This is your chance to use these new phrases.
First, listening practice. Listen to this episode again from the beginning. Try to find all the useful phrases we talked about.
Listen for when I said, "Hold the door open."
Or when I talked about offering to help a coworker.
Try to find at least 3 to 5 phrases, like make someone's day, give a compliment, or makes you feel good.
Second, speaking practice. Try to say 3 short sentences out loud. Tell us about an act of kindness.
For example, you can say, "I smiled at someone today. I offered to help my friend. Kindness is important."
Or, someone held the door open for me. It made my day. I will try to spread kindness.
Third, writing practice. Write a short paragraph in your notebook or in the comments.
You can start with, one way to be kind is, describe a simple act of kindness.
Remember, small practice every day helps you improve.
That's right. Kindness is easy to practice.
Let's quickly review what we learned today. Anna.
Yes, it was a lovely topic. We talked about kindness.
First, we talked about small words and actions, like saying thank you, smiling at someone, or holding the door open.
These things don't cost anything but can make someone's day.
Second, we talked about helping others in small ways, like helping someone who dropped something, offering to help a coworker, or giving a compliment.
These actions show you pay attention and care about others.
Finally, we talked about why kindness matters. It makes the world a better place. It makes you feel good, and it can spread.
Even if someone is having a bad day, kindness can help.
So, the message is simple. Be kind whenever possible, and it's always possible. Thanks for listening to Everyday English Talk.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode and feel inspired to practice kindness.
Don't forget to download the free PDF transcript and vocabulary exercises from the link in the description. It's a great way to review.
And we'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments, what is one kind thing you plan to do this week?
We'll see you next time.
Until then, keep practicing.
Bye for now.